Rampage Jackson has reacted to the news that his son Raja may be facing jail time after violently attacking a wrestler in what was supposed to be a scripted wrestling match. And the MMA world is going wild over the situation.
100%. I mean, I'm sick of seeing it raining down shots and unanswered. Dead people, like he's unconscious on the ground, you just slammed him on his head. And now you're throwing 12 unanswered punches over and over again until you're trying to kill him. And the ref and all those bitches in the ring that didn't stomp his out when he was doing that. Bruv, Raja should have got fucked out cold in that ring. No one was doing anything about it but that pink hair guy. Shout out to the pink hair guy for jumping in the ring and trying to stop him. Brother, dumb animal, put him in a cage, straight up. Not a human, not allowed in society. Control yourself, dumb. Bring that sparring partner back, tornado kick him again, dumb animal.
Surprised Raja hasn't been arrested?
No, honestly, I'm not. I'm not surprised that Raja hasn't been arrested. Like, I feel like the police are doing like a deep investigation, because this is not the first time that something like this has happened in pro wrestling. It's not. It is just a high-profile case. I feel like, because it was live streamed on a different. It went different than. So let me explain something to you with live streaming. Live streaming, you have people watching your streams just to clip your stuff, to post it on their social medias to go viral, right? So this shit went more viral than if somebody regular was just filming that there with their phone. Like, it's already a community tapped in watching these live streams, so stuff can go viral. And people never seen no shit like that, because it looked like Raja snuck into a wrestling ring and came up behind a pro wrestler and beat the fuck out of him, when that part was staged. The part that didn't look staged, it didn't seem staged, that Raja took it too far. But that happens in pro wrestling at the lower levels and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta like do your research. Like, it was certain pro wrestlers that did that. They hurt people on purpose. They just did that. You know, and there's hardcore pro wrestling. It's different shit. But Raja know nothing like that. I'm not taking it up for my son. Any man that beats somebody like that in the ring, they should face some consequences. But I don't take kindly to people calling my son like a caged animal and say he don't got no undeveloped frontal lobe and stuff like that. I don't take that kindly, because you know, anybody in a race can explode when they're pushed. Anybody.
What began as a show turned into one of the most disturbing moments in combat sports crossover history. Raja Jackson slammed wrestler Psycho Stu to ground, knocked him out cold, and then rained down punches on his jaw while he was already unconscious. The shocking video went viral. The audience was left stunned, and the backlash has only escalated with time. Psycho Stu has since regained consciousness in the hospital, enraged, declaring that he wants Raja to be held accountable for his actions.
His dad picking on him and all his daddy issues came out, and all the shit that AJ gassed up into his head. Because let me put it this way, I don't like Raja. I think Raja's a person for what he did, but I think AJ's a bigger person for gassing him up to be in that ring, to leading him to ruin his own life, to hurt somebody that AJ also has a problem with. You can't tell me that's not. I don't believe in coincidence.
He was basically trying to put the blood on someone else's hands.
Exactly, because he's not going to do it himself. Mm-hmm. You know, the few little backyard fights he got in where he got beat up, and then you got somebody that's a real fighter, trained by somebody that's one of the greatest of all time, and then you had him do your dirty work. He ruined two people.
Like, no matter what, I think he should be thrown in the slammer for this. This behavior is completely unacceptable. He knew exactly what he was doing. He even on stream states what he's about to do, and he clearly doesn't stop until he is pulled off and then still wants to keep going. All of these blows delivered to an unconscious man. How could you possibly say this is anything other than him trying to kill him? It's fucking sickening. Now, like I said at the start of the video, I've recorded all of this pretty much immediately after it happened, so we still don't know how Psycho Stu is doing, if he's going to pull through from all of this or not. But by the time I post this video, I imagine we'll have some kind of update, so I'll go ahead and put that at the beginning of the video. But as of right now, fingers crossed that he pulls through. Like, yeah, he definitely did make a big mistake with the beer can thing, but I don't think it's something that should have cost him his life here in this manner. This shit is unhinged. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya.
Fans are furious, demanding explanations and questioning why Raja hasn't already been locked up for what appears to be an obvious assault. The longer the case lingers, the stronger the backlash grows. Rampage Jackson has spoken out in defense of his son, but his remarks are only adding fuel to the fire. He insists Roger was provoked, that the incident was taken the wrong way, and that his son's mental state was unstable that night.
Yeah, I'm locked in with your manager. My son f***ed up a lot of shit to me. Come on, guys. Somebody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? I have respect for people that got hurt. For real? You know him? You know Roger? How you know Roger? So, that nigga just started streaming. He just started streaming. That's crazy. My son. That nigga was streaming. He was streaming for like 3 days. Not no more. He done.
I saw what happened, but it's like.
Nah, he done. Nah, that ain't coming back. Nah, he ain't coming back. Nah, he ain't coming back. It's streaming ain't for everybody.
Rampage's biggest fan.
What's up with the Raja situation?
Who is Rampage? He's like a
on, bro.
thumb wrestler.
This boy
Right?
getting clout by dudes tonight and girls.
Hey, respectfully.
You're right, 100%.
No handshake on that.
All right, respect.
I'm a dad. Respectfully.
I know. That's what.
Respectfully.
100%.
I'm dealing with this shit. I'm dealing with this shit.
He's a thumb board.
100%, man. Respect, man, bro. That's why I said I apologize for even coming up.
You can't make me wrong.
I apologize for even coming up to you that way.
I'm getting a lot of racist threats. Coming up to me, come on. I'm getting a lot of racist threats. Motherfucker talking about killing me and my whole family, nigga. Over something my son did, I ain't got nothing to do with. I'm telling you, drop this.
He a slider.
Hey, bro, drop it, bro, drop it.
Hey.
Put my number in your book.
No, no. I'm just telling you.
Hey, we do some comedy.
No.
What type of interviews you running?
My apologies.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, my
Move on. Too fast.
It's a lot of like ignorant people on the internet. I understand that. You know, it is what it is. Shit don't affect me, don't bother me, but people like MMA Guru, you know what I'm saying? That guy is supposed to be some kind of journalist, and his racism came out. His racism showing. You know what I'm saying? It's 2025, right? You know what I'm saying? People do shit in this world. Some people do shit. It shouldn't get turned into race. Nobody wants to hear a bunch of racist shit about their son, no matter what race they are. He must don't have kids himself.
But fans and fighters aren't accepting it, seeing the incident as pure uncontrolled anger with no excuse strong enough to defend it. The MMA community has weighed in, with Chael Sonnen ridiculing the situation, saying this kind of recklessness destroys a young fighter's name before his career even has a chance to start.
Not arrested him. But we already know what happened and we've got it on video. And it's gross. And it is an assault, and it is outside of what was agreed upon in pro wrestling. And so many people have made this mistake in sport before, thinking, well, it's up to the referee. You know, whatever the referee says, but this was all part of sport. Like there is a piece of human psychology that works like that, but you have a police department that is in possession of this information and has not done an arrest. Why? Well, if Stu comes out and says this was all part of the spot, if he just says those words, no matter how much you're reworking reality and history, if he says those words, the police then look like fools.
And many are saying Rampage's own legacy is now being tarnished by his son's actions. Each time he speaks out, fans argue he only makes things worse, because nothing can excuse beating on an unconscious opponent in front of a live crowd.
I know you're close with Rampage Jackson. You guys are good friends. What was your immediate reaction to what his son did yesterday?
I was with him. Streaming happened, and he wasn't happy. You know, he's my friend, so I can't really overcome it. That Rampage was definitely not happy.
So you were Rampage when he saw the video. He was disappointed? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully they can get it all figured out. And so
he's
learning lessons.
I'm a father. He's a father. Obviously, he's very concerned with his son. He wants something right, but he's also very unhappy. So, I don't want to get anything at Rampage yet, but not happy. I mean, would you be happy?
No,
but he's also very concerned because he loves his son, so he's very concerned. So that's a tricky situation.
Well, prayers to everyone involved.
Yeah, exactly. I hope everything. Hope the guy ends up healthy. Hope his son ends up okay. Okay, it wasn't a good situation.
All right, thank you for your time, Vic.
I can't even wrap my mind around why you thought that was cool.
Former UFC fighter Kevin Lee shares his thoughts on the situation involving Rampage Jackson, the son of MMA legend Rampage Jackson, who brutally attacked professional wrestler Stuart Smith.
Hey man, dog gotta go to prison. I usually don't like to involve myself in other men's situations, but I feel I'm qualified to speak on this. And dog messed up. And if it's Rampage, I love Rampage. But Rampage, turn your son in. He got to go lay down for a little bit. Like, if it was my son, that's what I would tell him. I mean, you a grown man, bro. You can't condone that type of behavior, bro. You got to go lay down for a little bit. We'll get you a good lawyer. You ain't gonna be in there forever, but you got to go lay down. I get it. He hit you in the head with a bottle beforehand. I get it. He shouldn't have did that. I don't condone that either. But to wait hours until the man was working, which we all understand, he playing a character and he was in character and he working, and then you sneak him, because that's what you did. I mean, you snuck him. He wasn't expecting that, and you, bro. They say dude flatlined and was unconscious for 6 minutes afterwards. Dog got to go lay down. You got to go to prison, bro. There's no part of that you thought was cool. Like,
speculation continues to rise. Will Roger Jackson actually face serious legal punishment, or will Rampage's influence shield him? Is this controversy going to fade away, or is it the start of a courtroom fight that could haunt Roger for years? The reality is that Roger may have crossed a line he can't return from. His father is standing by him. Fans are calling for justice, and Psycho Stu is demanding retribution. But the MMA world agrees on one thing. This event has permanently stained the Jackson name, and the consequences may only just be unfolding. The ultimate question remains: will Roger Jackson finally be held accountable?